as the fifth player instead of Adam S, but I think Swifter is playing with Brugge now. Anyway, Adam S getting the thing started here onto the A site. The head shown to Morels to open up a way into the site, and BTN, he doesn't check his corner, he's ahead in front of Mast. Moto takes him down, but look at Zan fobbing with a double kill, running out the bullets. No, Zan gets another one. No way. That is not a good start. 1-on-2 and Illuminar, they have the numbers advantage. Dualies against Moto, against the Opper, and wow. We'll just
a lot of teams right now, it's quite hard to see like if they're good at Anubis because it's just not being played as much. They've been just dominating everyone. It's gonna get defused by its own teammates, so this is looking a little bit awkward for Illuminar. Nox comes through, Adam S strikes him down, and you've still got that lone SMG on the back of the bomb site. It does good for one and allows for Morels to get sliding through smoke.
When that should force Moto out, he still has the AK peeking out, but he's taken down by Morels. Adam S, not the cleanest spray. But gets another headshot, and now in a one-on-one against Mast, and he has the op. Adam S swings out, 8 HP onto Mast, and time, I think there's no more time.
No,
Adam S wins. Captain of the team. And he is leading the team, but we'll see if the victory, because Beanox, he has an MP9 ready.
Investing quite heavily with the AWP, for instance, on Mars, so he's probably quite happy that these kills are going in their way, and this is just looking flawless. At every single hurdle. Wow, that was such a good round for
people call them. Okay, we're not gonna go into that.
Not for now, but right now, just the round itself. So you've had Adam S having to go back and get the bomb, and they're just slowing down a little bit. And just look at this damage, utility,
time to explode. So I do feel like
BTN out in the open, the Molotov just doesn't allow his team to help him. The nade is going to nail him, and that's a very nice advantage for Illuminar. Lovely utility damage, lovely utility usage from Morels. Is he going to go for more? This is not what I like, but it works. Oh, what a shot onto Moto. He's going for thirds. Raga finally puts an end to that, and that was maybe a little bit too much for Morels. You can see that
with the bomb. In the end, the bomb will be planted, but oh, smack tank down. Adam S takes down to wow. It is a 3 on here. People coming in from all direction, and let's see how this retake. Oh, it starts well already. Adam S was the one to clutch the previous round. Mast getting another one. Mast with the op single-handedly.
Sure they clear out every single angle. Smek is over in this corner. He's dead. That nade just lands on him. Maybe a little bit aggressive from Tile there. BTN, the IGL has an answer to one. That's all he's gonna have. They have his number in Zan. They know where he is, but he's able to anchor down. I was gonna say has Mast with him, but Mast falls instantly. Oh, that's treacherous.
I think so. Needs to be careful while approaching. Oh, spotted by Morels, but Moto nails the headshot. Enox, you will possibly.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that notion. Not a bad start. Morels, the highest fragger in the server right now, has died very early. He will get traded eventually by Zan, and look how aggressive Illuminar are going. They're re-peeking into every single angle, and you know you got to give them some respect. Like Zan, he's shifting into short. Ragga's noticing for that, but then you don't expect the third player to be there, and it's just funneling Nexus towards the B bomb site where Twilight is the only defender. There is a fast rotation of Beanox, who's got his flashbang, throws that out, completely blinds all of them. Twilight gets one but cannot escape. That's a lovely trade. Beanox out Smek is going to force them both out into the open. A good flashbang here could really do a lot, but it's just going to be the nade. Oh, Smek now in a 1 versus 2, stuck around the pillar. Molotov has faded, so he has a little bit more space. Orpa goes down, Beanox goes down, and that's the second clutch thing on Inferno for me is taking top control towards Banana and Bracket and just forcing the enemy team onto the bomb site.
When Adam S, he can basically walk into the site. The boost in long, peeks down 2 players. Zan stuck around for a long time there, and Moto manages to take him down. Mast looking for a peek with the op from long. Doesn't find Adam S yet, but he nails the shot in the end. 3 on 2. Was it 5? They do have a connection already, and Moto takes down to Smek. He's going for the headshot angle, nails the headshot onto Mast. Beanox 1 against 2. He's all alone with the M4 and Moto.
I thought for a second, in that 2v2, Smek has got to kill a Mars by accident. Like, he didn't even mean to kill Mars. He just pre-fired the angle. Right now, though, they've lost 2 players very early on towards Banana of Illuminar, and they're trying to flash through and get Aggie through these smokes. Oh, this is working out far too well. This shouldn't be going this way. 2 versus 2 now. Ragged with a lovely little go here. Like, they're going to clear the corners, most undoubtedly. Toa catches the first, holds the spray, 3 bullets left. AdamS just runs around the corner and nails him. 40 seconds left, and he knows.
Wait in the last possible seconds, and he's looking the right direction, but AdamS nails the headshot. And he, sometimes, well, he's mostly the caller, right? Yeah, sometimes AdamS was very favorable as they find Zan, and AdamS will find Morels as well, and that almost helps a whole lot. BTN was not shooting in the right direction, but at the same time, AdamS takes control of the A site, so they can rotate back. They leave BTN here with the Mac-10, taking down to oh, that's gonna sell the fake even more. Beanox taken out by BTN as well. You were talking about how he is kind of underperforming. The double kill, it is a good.
He gets 2, but you won't even get any because Rag is coming from behind. And yeah, that's a wonderful pick to get. That means not being able to help his team whatsoever. Morels and Zam, it's basically all up to them. A nice little crossfire they have going here, both playing towards pit now. But AdamS, that trade is exactly what they need. Morels can't get anything more. There's a lot of damage. You know, you got Moto and AdamS.
So in the best of 3 to qualify for the North Europe series, ready to be a little bit more aggressive in after the smoke phase. Ooh, or maybe before he gets Raga through the smoke.
Unlucky Raga. Going aggressive with a flashbang. This is perfect. Completely blinds AdamS, but it doesn't matter. The youngster is still able to do good with 1. Put it back to a 4 versus 4. Look at the constant aggression. Morel's pushing up, but Moto will have his number. Smack over and towards long. Kind of leaves it down to Toe. Jumping around. The Molotov is sectioning him around, but he's running out of bullets. He has none left. And Smek will probably cause this chaos to go to an end. And that is the half going the way of Nexus. 9-6.
And trying to get the bomb down as the need comes through. Not a lot of damage, but that is good damage onto Tuao. Headshot from Moto.
Okay, so it just seems like Nexus are feeling themselves now. They've got into this rhythm, and they are riding that wave. Not a single frag going the way of Illuminar right now. Zane in a 1 versus 5 on the back of the bomb site. Does claim the first, and he's been spotted now. They're all jumping. He is getting a few kills, but there's only so much you can do when you're 5 people facing.
For the time being, Illuminar, they're not really fighting for control. As I say that, they do peek, and Smek gets himself a frag onto Beanox, not really losing a lot of HP, and also taking up to WoW. Re-peeking and getting the frag onto AO. Double kill force.
Yeah, and they're just forcing their way out middle. No utility. They're walking into the crossfire. You've got one player fighting one, the other fighting the other in different place. Flawless round from Nexus and put down so much.
BTN almost going down. Smek. It was flash, but BTN helps with the frag onto AO. Smek shooting away, only good for 1. You know, the 4-on-3 and the double peek will come in. Zan has to take them both down. Takes down BTN, but now they know, and the peek from AdamS is good. Beanox close by. Oh, he turns around. That was really ballsy, but AdamS still gets the headshot. Masked in a 1-on-3. He knows where the bomb is, but they're going to know where he is as well. Shooting away, taken out by AdamS with a headshot through the smoke.
To wave next, they're forced to pop through this, and the AWP has repositioned perfectly. Does hit the first, drops the bomb, flashed in. They're all blind, but he misses the shot. This could get a little bit scary now. He's going to reposition back forward. Morels gets tagged. They actually get a collateral. This nade is going to do a lot of damage then. Oh, it's going to get the kill. Raga still alive. Oh, Nexus, this is perfect. You couldn't ask for anything more on this defense, because look at the rotations as well. You have Smek holding all the way down towards T-spawn. You have BTN who's come through on long, and AdamS, okay, never mind, it's been broken. Nexus have now lost.
Players, Zan on 9 HP waiting inside the pit. Beanox on site. BTN gets the frag in the end, and now Beanox is up for the clutch. 1-on-2, 27 HP, losing his head to BTN as well. The double kill from the IG.
Nexus is playing super good CS. Look at this from Illuminar there, a fast play towards B. How does Moto get a kill? How is Moto still alive? Okay, this has just worked out perfectly. What a fantastic B hold. The fact that the AWP gets a kill.
Really impressed myself. I've been casting Nexus for a long time, and I'm really impressed with how Nexus are looking. Now, as I say that, they lose Smek and BTN is about to go down. Yeah, that seems like the streak can be broken in the end. Oh,
It'll be very interesting though, seeing how they're going to be forced away on Banana. Smek has been left by himself, and in the meantime, Modo has got a first frag in apartments over on Zen, but Smek is going to get tested potentially by Beanox and Mast.
Oh, Adam S speaking out of apartments. Wow, never expects it. Modo looking for a peek in mid. He's being held, but he gets Beanox. I thought Mast will see him first, but no. Smek pushing down Banana, he gets Mast. Morel's up for the clutch. Gets the first one to Smek, but that's the only one he will get. And that's Nexus winning 16-7 to start things off. Although Morel's looking to go into that A side by himself, a lot of pressure. Oh, and the fake works, but is it a fake? Is they're coming back here? Illuminar. Nexus looking better in terms of odds as we see Adam S taking down Morels, and they might just go back over to B.
Going towards Adam S, who with his USP, as they're closing him down, it's going to favor the Glocks at this way. The other two players coming from CT just trying to search and find for something, but they're not seeing anything. Right now, they're just going to be heard making some noise. Modo in a 1 versus 3, and Beanox will get the whole map. Then you have someone winning out the mid duel. You basically are winning out the map. Illuminar, for now, already getting an entry pick.
And also, there's going to be a player here just constantly pushing, and Morels, he gets himself a quick double. BTN and Raga both going down. Adam S has covered by himself, gets the first one into 12. Dinked down and taken out by Beanox. Modo's also here. Nice frag to find, but he's in a 1-on-2. And Morels not peeking out. Modo, good find onto Mass. Will he find Morels as well behind the side? No, he's not looking in the right direction, and that's the lineup for the molly, and they're still gonna peek out. But Morels using the molly gets himself a double kill, and now the B side is only being held by Modo with the Beanox. Will fall to that op. The A side, Adam S has to cover by himself. It's gonna be really hard, and actually he doesn't get anything. Zan just takes him down. That's the A side open. BTN still looking for a way to clear out Cave, expecting Morels to still be here. The defense, not really the best situation to be in.
No, not at all. This is a very decisive few rounds, and Illuminar 5
going in their favor. BTN behind the smoke. Oh, Morels falls in the end. They do find the frag onto him. BTN at the edge of the smoke, almost finding Beanox as well.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Caught while reloading. Well, it does happen from time to time, but it always is hurtful. Adam S has good control, but Mass will take that away. Zan finds Smack, and all of a sudden, from a 3-on-3 in the process there. Now let's see what Nexus has to offer in this round. Modo taking down Toao is a good start. They start.
You've got the lower buy. Modo the AWP, he has been smoked out. Very good one way from Adam S there, but Zane just reads it perfectly. And it's on the entrance there. The Molotov on one side, he's just completely boxed in and just can't do anything. Save it into the next round, I would assume. A BTN with an AK. Smek was trying to do something similar, but it's going to get knocked down. And BTN, like, I can see him hanging around trying to get some damage, but when 3 players...
A lot of overtimes. It ended as a 25-23. Now, again, finding the first frag, but they need to convert it. Raga gets the second one, and this is looking better. 5-on-3. And, look at BTN. He's already up behind them. That's a whole lot of map control for Nexus, and that helps out a whole lot because they get the bomb down. They have a lot of info. They have complete control over what happens in this one, and Smek...
Oh, wow.
Gets a double kill, and, well, for peak, so Zan is waiting for the smoke to go away. And Adam S, he expects this. Adam S, but Mast, good reaction from the Opper.
Yeah, so Modo coming from Palace could actually do some damage, but Smek, oh my god, what an entry. Beanox just destroys him, and Modo, okay, will have some sort of impact, but it's just a little bit too late. Nade equally being spotted. In Illuminar, they're just not going to give anything away, but that's a great entry from the IGL, but he can't get anything more. Yes, he tags Toa down. Yeah, you can see how little he's exposed, and that flash actually lands. A double orb, and the second will be used. Raga can even smoke himself off, so he doesn't take that bomb site, and forced out everything, all the resources from Nexus, and he's even going to get the opening kill. On the other side of the map, Toa is going to just cut off rotations. What a round from Zane and Tile. They just pincer basically 2 versus 4 on towards A and the A bomb site. They get all 5 kills combined.
They always had the advantage. to play into the A side this time. Adam S gets one, Moto gets one, but Morels is the one to trade it.
HiGHLiGHTS, very impressive. Kind of everyone has, to be honest. Like, I'm like, no one's playing badly. Everyone's having such a good game, and it's just very unfortunate. Lovely flash there. Great that Smek gets actually that kill.
Dealing some damage, but Smek still staying alive. Oh, no, for long. The op nails the shot in BTN. He has to hurry up with his duel because Beanox is right above him. And that's come back into this one.
Yeah, agreed. It's going to be difficult. And, you know, it's there that they get the opening pick towards middle. Is coming through there. Adam S, he did go 1-for-1 last round here. He's going to dodge the flash, but it doesn't even matter. Morels, it's back-to-back entries in the exact. Alongside Zane are just trying to close out the A bomb site. Morels might just kill all of them. That also works too. And yeah, they're going to commit over towards came from.
Oh. He's going towards main, and yeah, BTN finds that frag. Now they need to get through Zan. Raga and BTN. Raga spotted. Zan missing the chance, and BTN shooting Zan in the back as well right now.
Yeah, you can't really use the term good spot, especially when you're losing by so many rounds. It's always like just better than nothing. However, that's not ideal. Nexus, they've been getting the opening picks in some rounds and still struggling. And when they've then lost both of the opening frags, 3 of the opening frags through middle, oh my god, Beanox, this man, he destroyed Nexus last time, and he will do it again.
Trying to be more aggressive this time, and they do get control of B main with a frag onto Tuao. Zan will lose the duel against Adam S. BTN take down Beanox, but Mast is there with the op to trade. And that leaves him in a 3-on-2. Nexus, maybe aggressive was the right answer to the plays of Illuminar, because now Mast, he has to get an ace.
Probably the worst weapon you'd want in this scenario, as everyone's tagged down. What a position by Adam S. Yeah, there's no way you expect that.
Even there's gonna be smokes coming in. Good flash there. Beanox spots out 3 players, gets 2 of them, the third as well, and never mind.
Right now, Nexus, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at this round. They lose this, they're pretty much guaranteed to be looking down the barrel of 15 rounds, and that's not has been taken by Illuminar. They're going through water, and Mars will then drop the bomb and just throw pandemonium in the air. Adam S somehow does not expect him to be there, loses a lot of HP, but he does get saved by his teammate. And yeah, just the constant force of aggression from Illuminar. Nexus cannot handle it.
Morels gets one onto BTN, and he will be the one to close out the round, right, to get 12 rounds in a row. As I say that, they did do that on Inferno, but this time it is not the same proficiency that they have on Inferno into this one. Yeah, it is 4-on-4. Raga got himself a frag. Morels speaking into mid, dinked down to 61, but he gets the frag with the smack. Oh, Raga almost going down. That's going to be BTN actually going down in mid. 4-on-2.
1-for-1. He doesn't even need to. Actually, he doesn't need to get one. Like, he could realistically fall without even getting anything, and it still would be fine. What's best case scenario? Gets one, fades away, drops smoke. Raga now in an even more difficult position, trying to flash through. Flash gets dodged. Toal eliminates him. 16-3. Illuminar domination once again from map 2.
All they do start on the favored side, and Zan, he gets the first frag of the match onto Smack. Morels will find BTN as well. Fast push through ramp though, and Zan is still holding. Nice headshot there onto Raga, going for more. Zan is having a great pistol round, going for the quad as well, and it will be Tuao. And the weak play is expected. Well, those MP9s could shine, and we can see that Morels takes down Raga already. Down to a 5-0, 24 HP. Adam S, not the best spray. Down to 5 HP, and Moto lands the headshot onto Zan. He's still full HP.
Loads of information as well. Tuao's in a great position here, I feel like, on that bomb site. But never mind, the AK just tears his head off. Still, though, they know where Adam S and Moto are. The high HP player of Moto is going to hunt down the scouts, so back into a 2 versus 2 now. 50 seconds. It's going to get taken down from main. He's fairly directed towards heaven, and Adam S is just going to dispatch of him.
Timing favors Beanox. Getting closer and closer, but Moto will peak at one point, and well, we'll see if that statistic can change with the match against Illuminar. But Mass already takes down Raga, and BTN will find the trade onto Tuao. Fast play towards the A site. Adam S. Good find onto Beanox.
Yeah, that's a big name to take as well. Beanox has been super valuable for the squad, but a bad smoke is going to get utilized by Morels. No way should he have got that second. Super impressive. And it's all just tumbling down. The aforementioned Adam S now 1 versus 3 for the 4K. This flash will not hit him. Stuck between second vent. He gets the first, but now they're going to know where he is. Mars playing around the smoke will land the shot. And it was very dangerous him actually going for that, because if he dies there,
just focusing on to getting most of their rounds on the CT side, because it might change after the first 15, the situation of the map here. Morels, he's gonna hear someone run through and go through secret. Morels, he does surprise Adam S. No, not really actually, because he gets the headshot. Nuke and Inferno, and technically I would support that decision. Now Raga has to play again.
If I'm them right now, I don't think they can go for this. Save that AWP and M4 for the next. That's a nice pick to on BTN, to be fair, and I don't think that's enough to make them go for it, because they're not going to have the money for next. I think you just save this and count your losses here, but they're going to go for it. Trades going back and forth, but ultimately will favor Nexus. Mast and Morels, they know where they are. That nade, oh no, they keep on getting an inkling of hope, and that hope will just spur them forward. That's it. Never mind. They should have gone for it. The kit though. Yeah, that's always. I actually personally love tactical pause. I think I've talked to you about this before. I think they're such a valuable asset just to slow the game. The MP9, not much utility, but in a great headshot angle, gets the first, swiveling around, getting information, baiting in this MP9, who just about gets it. And BTN all by himself. The IGL will...
Mister by Mast. BTN turning around, and that's a nice shot on the Beanox.
Nice shot, yeah. And right now there's 3 players here, and Mars is going to open up with the first. It's just eliminated their entry. Toal is going to be held for. Lovely entry by Smek, and the trades are actually very good from Nexus. This is really good for them, actually. They have the advantage. They've won the round pretty much. Wow, that was a really nice execution. Encroaching out from heavens, being spotted, takes the 1v1 onto Raga, and with 4 HP.
Really peeking under it though. Smek takes down Zan, but that's Mass finding Adam S. So a quick trade from the Opper of Illuminar. Will Raga expect this angle? Oh, he will, but he still falls.
Oh. This is similar to what we saw. He's going to try get down the vent. He has been spammed, and no one's going to think better of it. BTM, I like his timing. I like his mentality of what he tried to do there. Catches the player on the reload.
Of course, it was a full eco from Nexus. Now, this is important in all Morels. He gets aggressive outside, finds out what you want to see if you're Nexus.
Pretty good here, getting at least 1 kill every round and just minimizing their attack. That's the lurk dealt with. Toa's got great support from Mini. Isn't looking at door right now. Doesn't catch a timing. Can't actually see them. Oh, they're coming around. Yeah, he spots them, and bit awkward, but he will just fall on the top of the head.
Morels still trying to fight outside, doing some good damage, and being pushed by Raga. Interestingly enough, he gets aggressive in front of the smoke. Nice headshot there from Smek to trade out his teammate for
right now. He single-handedly won the post plant for them. He just hasn't died. Okay, does, and he gets another dink. How has he just got 2 dinks there? Yeah, that's the round over. Raga, that was incredible from him. You know, the rest of the team, really nice for them to get down on the bomb site, but it's the fact that Raga just doesn't allow them to come away, and BTN's even just hunted Beanox. That is going to be a 4 from Nexus. Finally, they break through, and they do it so on a low buy with a tech 9.
For them, just a wonderful round to take. Now, they need to be careful. Mass taken out by Modo. The flash was perfect.
That is good. Player on the A bomb site, and this is perfect from Illuminar. Sorry, from Nexus. They've actually played this round to perfection, but then everyone's died. That was everything they would have.
Nade is good to deal some damage. Oh, but they're gonna push in. They're gonna double pick this to Awen Zan. Wonderful approach.
Do what they did last round, but this time actually go with it, and they're going to go down towards the B bomb site. Zan staying a little bit longer, tries to catch them off, and both Mast and the aforementioned Zan will fall to the hands of the IGL. Finally, Nexus, I think they could be fighting their 5th.
Oh, Raga nailing the headshot onto Toao, and that just makes it even better. Smek already posted up, ready for the duel. Sees Morels. And now they know where one of the two remaining players are. Actually, they find both of them. Moto's going to find the two headshots, and that's going to be 10 to 5.
They can definitely benefit with playing these post plants, but look how much damage has been dealt. Smek with his dual Berettas peeking in, gets the second, gets the third. Oh, he gets all of them. He has some help from his teammates.
Best performer individually, but now he's feeling himself. He's getting the frags here and there, and that is another round found.
Very ropey.
I might
get shut off. So that's kind of what I want to see from them. But Beanox just contacting out. The setup is good enough, and they haven't budged whatsoever. The Molotov was on Beanox, so he's died, so they can't flush Raga out, and that's a lovely hold. 3 easy kills, plays around.
The pistol's just gonna rush down into the B side. That's where Moto is trying to hold by himself with the op, gets a frag onto Morels. Smek comes through secret. Ooh, that is a nice headshot from Beanox.
This is dangerous, especially with Zan getting that kill. Look at where Tower is. He's come out, but similar, they can just charge him down. 3 players against that 1 USP. How's he got a kill? How's Raga still alive? Okay, finally we'll fall. This is a lot of casualties out of nowhere for Nexus. The bomb, it's just being stuck. BTN's holding it. Zan has to peek out, but it'll be Mars as well. Both doors are open. There's not much he can really do there. A very awkward spray. Zan understands that as well, and Moto's going to be able to...
Oh, they're both going to get closer. I like this. Moto gets Beanox and LMS. Surely he was spotted on the death cam, so into thinking that there's no one getting close to the A side. Smek gets to Owl, getting aggressive on a good time. Words that ramp and B area. He got a frag outside this time. Took down
pushing when they lose space. What it's like a push and pull technique, right? You lose control outside, you push into lobby, you have the advantage, you get one, you just fade away with it. However, they have found a nice little timing. Both the players have picked up one, but look how close Smek is. He's very in hut. Master might not anticipate this. The bomb will go down, and Morels will trade. Up vent does come Raga, does a lot of damage. Both these players have been with Beanox. This would be a time to put his team in a very nice position. That's the first, knows the second's in heaven. He has no kit, that's the only issue. Trying to pick one up, there he is, and on the back foot as well, Morels will fall. Very little.
The CT side is the favorite side on this map. Big fast play into the A side. Raga and Smek covering each other. BTN, that's a teammate, but he gets the headshot onto Mass as well. 5-on-2, and Nexus, they shut down the push from Illuminar.
This is really dangerous now for Illuminar. You're in a position where you are being trampled on this T side. You've got one money coming into this round number 22. Morels, he does get one, but he's just discombobulated, trying to clear every angle.
Fragger. He still is, but his team is starting to play around him as well. Oh, Smek, what happened there? I'm very confused.
What? Yeah, I think he must have been hit coming out of
better play, but Moto's already here. Will he expect Zan? No, he won't.
Hard.
Had no idea that there's an enemy already there. Zan takes down BTN, and now Adamas is on for the 1-on-5. Gets himself a couple of kills. Gets the smoke onto the bomb as well. Tapping the bomb, but not sneaking the defuse, and Beanox gets in position before. As that happens, Moto tries to get a little bit more aggressive.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
The edge of the smoke, gets the frag onto Zan, but Mass trades onto BTN, so that peak goes...
Yeah, they committed a lot outside, utility-wise, and with manpower. Moto has a great reasons on the T side. They're struggling. T side AWPing is notoriously very difficult. A lot of AWPers do struggle on it. And Moto right now is just farming away. He's dancing around these angles and is taking everything practically for free. Adamas putting the nail in the coffin right there. Beanox
down. Oh, timing. He's peeking out, but he's not looking in front of him.
This could dictate a lot. Morels going for a fast play, jumping down. BTN and Raga caught off guard, but they'll still make it work. Spam through the smoke, drops the bomb. And this is looking pretty good for Nexus early on. A lot of damage though. Raga and BTN on quite low. And then you've also got Smek dying as well. But Moto just about get around the corner. Beanox trying to bait out the shot, which he does. But the quick scope comes through. Masked 1 versus 4. Money on a tripwire. And Nexus looking to even up 13-13. They will. Honestly, an overtime I wouldn't say is too far away. It's just the fact that Illuminar, so you're struggling with your star players to find the impact. Morels is. And then you have you've got Nexus, I was saying, with their reads and their rotations. They are playing a very good a Nuke CT side right now. But here, Beanox and Smek is just peeking into the angle. He's got the read here. And yeah, that could be round, but Beanox has equally got a good read. Up Heaven, got the space to go onto the bomb site, and both Modo and Smek are also separated. That Molotov is going to stop Modo from coming up, but Smek has also got a frag led at all in this map.
No, they haven't.
No, yeah, this is a really good start. Yeah, this is great for them now. Yeah, they lost the first, but Adam S has taken that back. Illuminar going into the hands of Smek, and Tora, that's a great double dink with the Galil. That's not looking ideal for them. One by one, the CT players will fall. Their money is actually really quite bad, apart from Modo. So Adam S needs to save this A1S here, which he will. And Moto saving the AWP will be able to drop 2 over.
Could very well be the case. We'll see how Illuminar will buy into the next one. 14-14.
He's looking to start some contact. Coming around the corner, gets spotted. That's the first pick for Nexus. BTN in awkward position, but he'll still be able to good for one more. Yes, he does get traded. That's when they're going to start dropping their own utility. Raga playing around the smoke, actually gets blinded by his own, but Adam S cleans up. Individuals
with Morels, I think, and Raga. Oh, the smoke comes through, but he peeks. First one onto 12, going for the second. Morels will trade, going for another Morels, but Smek is also down the site, and Adam S nails the headshot. Smek finds one, Zen will trade, Zen with 2. Moto answers, and he's all down to the upper, but look at BTN. He's behind him, and he nails the headshot. 16-14, and Nexus